Hello everyone. I know a lot of you guys are going to be at work while I post this, but that's one of the downsides of living in a completely different country than you guys. As most of you know, I've been sort of AWOL for a while, and a lot of you know why. The husband wasn't very well. He's better. He's healing. He's currently in study playing on his computer um, while he recovers. I won't go into exactly what happened. That's for him to tell you in a separate video if he ever wants to do that. I'm not going to go into specifics because, like I said, that's his deal, not mine. But I am in the process of starting to do things again. I've got my new computer, hence why you can now see all my nasty spots and imperfections because this camera is a lot better than the other one. My other computer is currently downstairs because it's being fixed for the hubby to use for a couple of his games. And I don't have a headset for this yet because it doesn't have the normal headset attachments. So that's enough to save up for, as well as a cooling fan and a few other things. I've been setting stuff up for Twitch because now I've got a better computer. I can start streaming games instead of just doing craft. And I have a book full of notes here for the Onion series that I'm going to be doing soon. But obviously, to balance it out between my appointment, my hospital and doctor's appointments, his hospital and doctor's appointments, visits from all and sundry that he's getting, and trying to balance everything. Now everything's settled and he's home. It's been on now for 2 weeks, but obviously the first couple of weeks are like getting used to everything, getting him back to not normal, but back into a form of routine and getting back into doing things that he enjoys doing, like watching DVDs, which we've done a few of this week. We finally got around to watching Thor Ragnarok. But we've still got a few to catch up on that one. We also have. He's been using this computer because there's a couple of games on this computer that he likes. I've also introduced him to Steam, which there might be a few games that his old tower that's in the study might still be able to play because he was looking up a game that he played years ago. What was that game called, Bo? The game that you found on Steam. Yeah, it was a Gabriel Knight game that he was after. So I had a look and he was like, "Oh, the Steam." I said, "Yeah, I've got that on laptop." All right. It's the werewolf one, apparently. It is here. It's literally in the room next door. But yeah, so he's now been introduced to Steam, but he's been using this computer as well. So, but I thought I'd come on, give you guys a better update than just replying to comments on the last video I did. That video I did, I think I'd just got back from the hospital within the first couple of days of him being admitted. But yeah, he's home now. He's healing, he's getting stronger, his appetite's slowly rising. So, but yeah, he's getting there. It's just odd because he's usually the healthy one out of our big group of friends. He's usually the healthy, strong, because he's like the tallest and that. And then this happened, and it's just made everybody else think, right, if I'm not well, I'm going to have to start going to the doctors. And it's like, yeah. Because it took me a week to agree to go to the doctors. But yeah, he's not had an easy go of things. I will say that much. And it's not been easy for any of us. More specifically, it's not been easy for him. He's made it out the other end, and he's slowly getting there. Like I said, if he wants to do a separate video on his own channel or on here, I'll let him do that. I'll help him record it. I'll help him edit it. I am looking into editing software because Windows Movie Maker isn't on Windows 10. And ideally, I would rather, now that I've got a better computer, use better editing software. And I have a friend who's quite good at editing. So I'm going to speak to him and I'm going to get him to show me how to edit properly and, point me in the right direction of, decent editing software that's not going to cost an absolute fortune. But I am in the process of researching the Onision story. It's a series about the repetition of a lot of his relationships and a repetition of something in a lot of his general life. And it's scarily how accurate a lot of people peg him for. So, yeah, there's that, which is like a rabbit hole all on its own. And then there's this whole thing that kind of irked me today because after the more recent shooting that we've had, people have started saying that it's due to the fact that there's no religion in schools. Not in American schools, there's not. The violence in video games, TV, etc. And as an author that has violent passages in some of my books, I take offence to that. And then there's the fact that abortions, they're all the reason why people are doing these things. It's like, in this country, have ready access to abortions. We still have got in school, and we have the exact same amount of violence in video games, etc. that America does. But yet, since 2000, we've had 0 school shootings. But there you go. But it was just the one thing that I heard somebody say that really irked me, and I was like, really? But my husband, who's been playing video games since he was a kid, and violent ones at that, actually said that when he's had a bad day, regardless of whether it's work or whether it's on his way home from work or in general, he'll go on a game and he'll just kill things in the game and it makes him feel better. So for some people it's used as therapy. But yeah, he's doing better. He's doing stronger. He's healing. Don't know when he's going to be back at work yet. Probably not for another couple of weeks yet. His work had been great. Friends and family have been great. My mum actually came over for a few days, which was pretty good. That helped out when I really needed it. So, but yeah, depending on how much he wants to share, we will go into specifics if and when he's ready for that. But I don't think it's going to be for a while yet. I just hope you guys are going to be okay with that. And I know most of you will be because a lot of you know him and a lot of you like him and think he's awesome. And he is. So I know you'll respect his wishes, so to speak. So, but that's the update for the moment. Like I said, I do have my account fully charged. I just need to sort out the editing software. But if something happens while I'm researching the books and while I'm researching this particular series, I've also got book edits to do, and I'm going to try and do a bit of Twitch now and then. Now that he's better, I'm going to try and essentially hit the ground running. I have 2 events this year. One we've postponed, which was the signing was supposed to have happened last week. With everything going on, we've postponed it to July, and then I have Comic-Con in August. So, and I've got a huge packet of goodies. I will show you. Harry Potter pajamas again. I have Thor's hammer, bow and arrow, which could be for either Hawkeye or Henry James. What else have we got? Captain America shield. And then we've also got, we get some more of these Daleks. The husband wants me to do a necklace out of that. And then I've got Harry Potter stuff as well. I'm sure there's one. Yeah, that's Harry Potter stuff in there. So, and then I've got some of the Deathly Hallows things. I've got multiple sizes of things actually. Yeah. I'll put them out so I can show you them. So yeah. And that's that. But yeah, that's what's going on at the minute. He's better, he's home, healing and getting there. So you should start seeing video uploads soon. Like I say, it's just trying to balance everything, the appointments and visits and stuff and things and all that joy. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things that once you've had something medically happen like he has, that you're going backwards and forwards with appointments after appointments after appointments and things like that. So it's like, so yeah. With that being said, stay safe, be good, have fun, and I will see you very